Howard University students weighed in on the results of the 2024 presidential election here on campus after Vice President Kamala Harris's concession speech. Reaction to the election?
I was very surprised. I think I'm still in a state of bewilderment, honestly. It feels very unreal, but I guess more than anything, I'm severely disappointed, and I'm scared.
What are you scared of most? A lot of people are talking about many things, but how about you specifically?
For me, it's just the Project 2025 of it all, especially with the Republican control of the Senate. And I haven't even been able to check for the House yet, but I don't know what that's looking like. But it's looking like it's just going to be all three branches of government are going to be firmly red. And they seem to be getting pretty radical. They're very far right. And that's never been historically safe for people like me. So I'm scared. I'm scared to see like what this will look like in a year, in 2 years. But at the end of my time here, what will my country be?
Very scared and disappointed. I feel that Kamala did like everything in her power and more. And even if you were to compare like their qualifications side by side, like obviously one side is a lot more qualified than the other. But this goes back to like Black women, people of color, marginalized groups have to do more to just be half as good. And she's not half as good at all. And I am also very nervous about the state of our country, and it's the people within it as well. I think we tend to look at like our leaders, like, oh, he's so terrible, but he's a reflection of the people. Like in the same way that we look at Andrew Jackson, like, oh, he was terrible, but who put him in power? The American people. And I think a lot of us are like disillusioned that we think that like he's so great for us, but I don't know like when will it stop? I think the checks and balances are over. It's just whatever Trump wants, and whoever agrees with him goes. If they don't, they're outcasted.
I would just like to second both of their comments. I feel very similar. It's a state of shock for sure. Just sipping my hot cocoa, going through it.
I was really scared when Biden dropped out, because I was afraid that, you know, just the idea, the imagery of Kamala would be too much for the American people. And in some ways, I still have that opinion. Honestly, I can't really think about the future because I don't know if our entire infrastructure, if our government will last 4 years into this. Like, the concept of us still being able to have peaceful transfers of power, the idea that this man is just going to be served this second term and that's going to be it, I don't believe that's going to happen. And I'm deeply troubled about how we're going to progress.